back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company TMB show presented by Starne's Barber Shop. As always, I'm here with Huskies head coach and Lady Huskies head coach Sam Tarleton and James Buchanan. Fellas, how we doing today?
We're good, Tyler. How are you?
We're doing good. How was your Thanksgiving
You've been to
break?
the barber shop? You have.
I have.
You got
Didn't
your
go to
hair
Starne's,
fade? Didn't go to...
You didn't go to Robert.
What's that called?
I can tell that
I
ain't
know
a
what that's
Robert
called.
cut.
I know what it's called.
Robert cut.
Remember you said last time it was called just do what you did last time.
Yep.
A little uneven
When
in the
there-
back. So
Is it uneven?
Is it?
not a Robert cut.
Is it? How was your Thanksgiving break?
It's good.
How'd yours go?
I'm so blessed. Thankful. We had such a great Thanksgiving. Why do we have a referee shirt in here?
It's your office.
I just walked in today and there it was. I figured it's yours, Sam.
It's not mine.
Really?
I used to do a little refereeing, but
Throw that thing over here. Somebody's left me a gift. Early Christmas present.
Mark Hale. It's got to be XXXL.
What's that? Wonder who's... Oh my gosh, that is big. Wasn't there a video of a guy doing that? Well, how was your Thanksgiving, Tyler?
It was good. Went and visited family in North
Did you
Carolina.
propose?
I didn't.
Save
Still
it
got
for
a
Christmas, huh?
I saved it for some time.
He's already got a
Don't give
ring.
up any secrets.
Yeah, I don't blame
How
you.
many years is it? Like 3?
3 close.
We've been talking about this for all 3 seasons. So
Yep.
it's got to happen eventually.
We're
Yeah.
closing in on 3.
Well, did she watch the show?
No, she used to.
She used to. We made her mad. We made her mad.
Talked about it too much.
She hates us. Sorry.
Not quite.
Maybe if you watch this when you just give him a break. He's just waiting to make it perfect. He's getting all this stuff together. He's got big plans.
See, like I mentioned, every time somebody talks about it, she expects it, so you can't do it when they expect you.
So I gotta
just
quit
gonna-
talking
We're going
about
to
it.
shut up, Tyler.
Yeah, because we're gonna ruin the element of surprise.
Yep. You always
So what
got
we gonna
do
talk
it.
about? Because we got like
A lot of
we've
basketball
played a
games.
million games. We've got a million games this week. We got 3 games this week. So
Coach got us on the road this week. Road
I know.
Warriors.
Road
that's some
Warriors.
bad scheduling. 3 games on the road.
Mm-hmm. But the good news is, towards the back end of your schedule, you'll have 3 at home.
Did you talk to any other coaches? And did you present them with my request
Of the theme song.
to pick a theme song?
I have not. Did you
Yeah.
think of your own?
I did.
Okay. Did you think of yours?
I don't have mine.
I couldn't figure one.
Have you ever seen Rocky Balboa? Not Rocky Balboa, just Rocky.
Yeah.
How many of them? You see them all?
I'm lying. I hadn't seen it.
Oh yeah.
We talked
about it last year, yeah. I
Well,
never watched it.
there's a scene in Rocky 1. And this is how I hope I've lived my life. There's all kinds of songs we could pick, like church songs. But I went to the secular realm. I thought, we're going to go with something. And it don't have to be lyrics, just music. Play my theme music. So I got thinking about it. Movie number 1, the original Rocky. He goes to the arena the night, by the way, trivia, where was his first match with Apollo Creed? The Philadelphia Spectrum. The Spectrum no longer exists. Okay, anyway. It's where the 76ers used to play. So he goes to the arena the night before. He's walking around, it's empty. They've already got the ring set up. They got these big pictures hanging up. He sees the promoter and he talks to the promoter a little bit. So he goes back to his apartment. Adrian's there, but she's passed out on, she's asleep. But when he comes in, it wakes her up. She asks him, like where he's been. He's sad. He's acting all sad. He said, I can't do it. He didn't think he could beat him. He's the best in the world. But he said nobody's ever gone the distance. He said all I want to do is go the distance. When that final bell sounds, I still want to be standing on my feet. That's pretty much how I govern my life. When the final bell goes off, whether it's the final horn in a basketball game, I've got my wife's uncle, Fred Ricker. He has a great saying. He wants to die with his boots on.
Okay.
Means you're going out on 2 feet, going out. So that song, there is a song entitled Going the Distance. All right, so here it is. This is mine.
This is Coach's theme music.
So nobody else had this. Nobody else come up with nothing yet? Did you even
Not yet.
say anything to him? You
We'll
didn't
bring
even
it up.
say nothing to
I
him.
forgot.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
Does that not raise the hair on the back of your neck?
Not yet.
Just get ready.
I've heard this.
There's no lyrics.
Sometimes those are the best.
These are the best. Golly.
Okay. It's a little better now.
They start playing this before they announce the names.
That's what they do. They told French. He did it one time, quit. This will get you ready to fight
That's a good
somebody.
song.
Oh, it ain't over yet. Just wait till it gets to the good part. It's not very long either, so that's another reason why it's a good theme song for me. It's short. You ready to go work out now?
Yeah.
You thought of yours, Sam?
I don't have one this good. Definitely not this good.
Here comes the good part.
That's pretty good. That's better than Dion. That's me. That's what he's doing, right? In that.
Well, right now, Mickey's saying, down! Stay down! Because he got knocked down. Eyes are swollen shut. He's bleeding. Even his trainer's trying to tell him to stay down. Apollo's dancing. He turns around, my favorite scene. My favorite scene in all those movies. Apollo turns around and just looks at him. He can't believe it. He's pulling himself up on the ropes. And then he stands up and he's giving it this. Come on. He just took a beating and kept coming back for more. This is my 23rd year. We just keep coming back for more.
There we go. That's pretty good. I'm glad I didn't have mine today because I couldn't have topped that.
Serious about the Alan Parsons Project's always a good one. Old Chicago
What
Bulls
is it?
intro music.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jordan. That's always a good one.
Coach,
You
don't
got
like
it,
it.
man.
This. I thought of this one too.
That's alright.
For Sam and me, because we went a combined 1 and 5 in our Thanksgiving tournament games. You ever seen Hee Haw?
No.
You ever heard of Hee Haw?
No. What was he y'all?
I haven't either.
What's Hee Haw?
I ain't heard of that
You ain't
either.
heard of Hee Haw? When I was a kid, that was a Saturday night show. Of course, we only had 3 channels. You had to go outside and twist the antenna to get the 4th channel. And that was my job since I was the runt of the family. Hey boy, go turn that antenna so we can catch ABC. But Hee Haw was like an old comedy type music show that come on Saturday nights. Had all these different characters. Let's see. Buck Owens, and Roy. Golly, people gonna be so disappointed in me for not remembering that. But they had this song they sung when they wanted to feel sorry for themselves. So I thought about this as a theme song. Gloom, despair, agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, agony on me.
I thought you had it on your phone. That was good though, Coach.
No, I don't even know that I can get that.
That's
That's
all.
old.
Find it somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Surely YouTube's got it somewhere.
Has he sung that song about it? Nobody cares about Daddy over here.
No.
My brother originated that one.
They used to do that at church. It's pretty good. Tell that one,
Nobody cares about Daddy. They all wish that I'd go away. Because nobody cares about Daddy. They all wish that I died today. My brother sings that a lot, but his family just ignores him. He wrote that one, I liked it.
Nobody
He's written
cares about
several.
Daddy.
I wrote a good one about my 2 kids.
Did you?
Oh yeah, they can't find crap. You know, they'll be looking all over the Mom, where's my bag? Dad, where's my shoes? And I've got this saying, if you put it in the same place then it's there the next day, but they just come in and throw stuff. No wonder they can't find it. So I ain't sung this in a long time because they're doing better. You know, they're kind of growing up, you know, a little more responsible now. We've got bad finders, their names are Mercy and Grace. We've got bad finders, you can see it all over their face. They can't find their hind end with 2 hands and a flashlight. We've got bad finders, they'll probably lose something tonight.
I like that. That's the best one. That's the best one.
Just wrote that out of thin air.
How many times did you sing that around them? Too many times to count.
I get mad when lyric number 1 comes out.
Wait till they see this clipped on Facebook.
Yeah, and they wouldn't take a bath. When they was little, I had to talk them into taking a bath. We had
They're gonna hate you even more.
We had disco baths. Somebody got them a disco ball. So I'd take my phone in the bathroom, turn some music on blaring, and have that disco ball going in there. I'd turn the lights off, and we was gonna take a disco bath. And then let's go take a bath. Let's go take a bath. Let's go take a bath. I mean, whatever you had to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had experience in that yet.
This has nothing to do with basketball. We gotta hurry. Our bus
gotta
pulls
go,
out
yeah.
here. We're heading to Sneedville.
I was waiting till you took a break.
I know what the theme song in Sneedville is.
Play the theme song.
Dueling Banjos. I had to YouTube it yesterday, and there's ads and everything. I need to buy that.
It's all
I
right.
need to download that.
You
Dueling
going?
Banjos.
You going tonight?
No, he's going to West Green.
Again.
Always.
He ain't going Thursday when we're gonna be there.
He knows who you
Nope.
cheer for.
Who's gonna be there Thursday for grassroots?
Probably Tate. He does a lot
Tate
of
the
the county
Great.
games.
Okay.
Gotta get those
I've
pictures.
seen Mark Brooks on.
Mark does a lot of West Green games, but if it's a county game, it's usually Tate, so he can
I
get
seen
pictures.
Mark Brooks at the Hardest Classic.
You remember Mark Brooks got thrown out of a game for
Ryan Trent.
Legendary moment.
I was at
And
dinner.
all he did was question the ref. He said, "You mean you're throwing out the clock keeper and the bookkeeper?" And the referee looked at him and said, "Yeah, and you too, buddy."
I was at the Hardest Classic and there was a bunch of fans bad mouthing a certain ref. It was the same one.
Well,
His name's already been said.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Clear that off there, please.
Yeah.
Oh, he called him out last year too. It's all right.
Oh, Mark did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mark. That's on Mark.
That's on Mark.
All right, I can give you my recap in 5 minutes or less.
Okay, hold on
And then
just a
I'm
second.
going to see if Sam can beat it.
Oh, I can beat it.
You going to time me?
I am. What's your stopwatch?
Okay.
We haven't talked about any games we played.
Nope.
Hmm.
Because last week
What?
we took a break.
We didn't talk about the
I came
All
here.
Champions games?
Oh, I came here right before tip
Okay,
off.
fire me up. I'll get them too.
You got what, 7 games?
I played 6. Bam! All right, here we go on the clock. Game number 1, Cedarview. Victory for the Huskies. We won big, played pretty good. Game number 2, that same night, Happy Valley. I was really concerned about one of their players. We did a great job, held her to 2 points. Huskies, victorious. Thursday night, we played Jellicoe. Again, they had not just one, they had about 3 players that concerned us. One we didn't know about, she was a freshman. Defensively, I thought we played really well. Ended up, big win, can't remember the final. But we started off 3-0, everything looked great. And then Thanksgiving week. I'm just 38 seconds in, I've done covered 3 games.
Talk a little bit.
All right, so this is all true. I'm not telling, this is nothing is fabricated here, nothing is false. Game number 1 in the Thanksgiving tournament, we're playing at Granger against Cumberland Gap. All right, we're down 1, and we're under 5 seconds. Haley Bailey draws a foul. Okay, we missed both free throws and foul them with only 0.7 seconds left. They go make both, so that's the final spread 3. We were in that game, had the ball, chance to win it. Keep that in your mind. She missed 2 free throws that would have won it. Remember that. All right, game number 2, we're playing Knox Central. We're down by 2. High scoring game. We didn't like that. We couldn't stop them. I was pleased with our ability to score with them, but our ability to stop them, and we tried everything, and nothing worked. So we get into late seconds there. We got a sideline out of bounds play. We're down 2. We're like 9 seconds, so we pass it around a little bit. We end up with a wide open 3-pointer. Mercy shoots, and it couldn't have been no more wide open. We missed the 3 that would have potentially won the game. Offensive rebound, go back up, miss again. We're getting the crap beat out of us this whole time. We get another offensive rebound and shoot one at the buzzer and miss it. Legs get taken out from under us. We're in a pile on the floor. No whistle. We lose that one by 2. Not blaming officials, because, I mean, I've seen that go both ways where you've got the lead and the other team's shooting it and the referees just don't blow it there late. You get away with murder sometimes. Until day 3.
Okay.
Now, day 3, remember I said Haley missed them 2 free throws on day
Correct.
1. Day 3, we're playing Granger. All right, so Granger, we're down 2. Uh-oh, we locked Sam out.
Knock myself out.
That's all right. I'm under
You've still
3
got 2
minutes.
minutes left. You're good.
Oh, it's going to be easy. So, we're playing Granger. We're down 2. We're down under 10 seconds. Again, Haley Bailey gets fouled. This time, makes both.
Okay.
So that tickled me to death, because when somebody misses free throws that could determine the outcome of a game, you may go the rest of your life and never get that chance again. She got it that week and ended up sticking them. So that thrilled my soul that she had that kind of confidence and came back and knocked those down after a big disappointment 2 days earlier. She comes back, ties that game. There's like 5 seconds to go. So we put 2 people on their best player on the inbounds. They had to go length of the floor. She still got it. She takes a few dribbles, crosses the half line, and just chucks one and crashes into Hannah Miller, who's just standing there. And she initiated every bit of the contact, just shot it and lunged into her, and Hannah's just doing the self-defense method. Foul.
So the same situation
Foul.
as Sullivan East last year.
It follows me around. You know the whistle we couldn't get on Tuesday at the end of the game?
Yes.
Granger got it at the end of the game on Wednesday, so the girl goes and makes all 3 free throws. Well, we still had 2.6, so we ran a full court out of bounds play after a couple timeouts, and we got what I thought was a great look. And hey, if I could somehow get you to attach the clip, and I mean that'd be bad because some official would probably think I'm calling him out and telling him he's terrible. But the same guy that was the trail official that called the foul at the half line was now the lead official as we come down to shoot a 3. In other words, it was the same guy's call on both shots.
Yes.
And when we got fouled, we really got fouled. I mean, the girl clobbered us. Our foul was one of them self-defense, I can't get out of the way. We didn't even get the whistle. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Have a great Thanksgiving. We just left 0-3. But the encouraging thing was, I got 12 seconds here. We were in every game. We're getting a little better. We're still making some mistakes, but it's stuff that we can correct. I was fairly encouraged coming out of it. Boom. Hit it. Show them.
501.
Can you do it in under 5?
Oh,
6
yeah.
games in
You
5
gonna do it in
minutes.
over 5? Okay, that's
I
gonna
got
be
7 games. I'm not nearly that long-winded, I don't think.
all right. You ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Go. All right, our first game was Tuesday night as well against Cedar View. I can't remember the score, but we played well. I think everybody got in the game. Almost everybody scored, so it's good to start out the season like that. We backed that up later that night with Tennessee High. We've had a very, very tough schedule here early on in the year, and I told you I was going to do that to us.
And that was not my fault.
And I think you have probably the toughest out of any of the county teams I've seen this early into the season.
Yeah, we did that on purpose, and I don't know if I'm regretting that idea yet or not, but Tennessee High, I think it was 47-47 with 1:30 to go. We ended up losing 56-50. If you want to tell the tape on that game, we shot 30%, 32%, something like that, and they doubled us up rebounds, 32-16. Not good. If you want to beat good teams, you got to rebound, and we're not doing that so far. Moving on to Thursday night, played Jellicoe in here. Another tough. That'll be, I guess, a sub-state game this year. Were you up there at Jellicoe last year in the region?
Yes, that was the game that Jason had 40.
Yeah.
It was that high scoring, like
Uh-huh.
81-70 something.
Well, it was a high-scoring game again, and this time Jason had 49.
Uh-huh.
But this time it just wasn't enough. 78-76, I believe it was.
78-75, I think.
78-75. Okay, yeah, we had to hit a 3 there at the end. We got a good look, I think, twice for threes at the end. They just didn't go down. They got two really, really good players. I think one of them had 22, one of them had 20. They had a freshman get a big 11 points. You know, when somebody you're not really expecting gets good minutes off the bench and gets in double figures, that's big. We just got to play better. I don't think we played very, very well. Our defense, early in the year, we're giving up over 70 points a game right now. And just to put that in perspective, the highest we've ever gave up is 55. So,
in a season.
Yeah, in a season. I get that it's only a 6-7 game, but still
small sample size.
Small sample size, but if you're giving up 75, you ain't winning a lot, or 70 or whatever we're giving up. So, the nightcap I'd like to forget about. That was just terrible scheduling. We want to challenge ourselves with DB. They're the best team around here, in my opinion. You probably want to do that if you're going to play them on a day where you're not their first game and your second game. They're probably 15, 20 points better than us. Not 45, but I think we're a little tired. And we'd had a rough day, rough week. So that closed out our 4-game Hall of Champions. Then we went to Hardest Classic. So we were sitting, I guess, 1-3 going into that. We got another tough test. It don't get any easier. Book Boone, another 4A school. We were down 15 in the third quarter, and I couldn't say enough about how they fought, scratched and clawed, and just kept chipping away and chipping away. They actually came back and take the lead. Then Boone took the lead again. Then we tied it. Went to overtime. We got down 5 early in overtime. Just kept fighting. We were able to come out. I think we went by 2. So that was a big win for in overtime against a 4A school. So I thought, hey, maybe we're heading in the right direction. I think in the third place or the second round game, we ran into a buzzsaw. You seen how Gottlieb South Green played well in that thing. Hardest Classic. They shot 65% against us on Friday, and we'll back that up with a 75% against Crockett to win it on Saturday. I think they beat Crockett 78-38.
Yeah, it was almost half of what they scored.
It was 40 points.
Or double. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you line up 10 times, in my head, I think Crockett and South Green are about equal. They just played.
You'll see it soon.
Yeah. I think they're about equal. They just played lights out. And against us, they shot 65% and got 13 offensive rebounds. So even the ones they missed, they got back. We played them within 12. The next day it was Unicoi County, another 3A team, a good test for us. Got down 10 early. Just like the Boone game, we kept battling. We were up 5 with 2 minutes to go. A kid that, after we give up 3 more offensive rebounds, a kid that hasn't hit a 3 all year, of course, hits a 3. They got the ball underneath out of bounds 4 seconds to go. They run a good little set, get an open 3, hit it. Make or miss league sometimes, I guess. So we're sitting at 2-5. Like Coach said, we've been close. Hopefully we can learn from it, and those tough games will pay off in the end. 4:58.
You beat me by 2 seconds.
Yep.
I lost again.
I understand that you have some big stat stuff serving in the season also.
We're going to talk about that after we come back.
You want to talk about it after, or you want to go ahead and knock it out now?
Let's talk about it after we come back.
What did you say?
I got some
stat stuff.
Stat sheet stuffers.
Take a break? You want to lead us into the break?
I'm tired. We got to take a break.
You'll take a nap first?
How do I lead us into the break?
That's your job. That's why the only reason you're here, ain't it?
Huh?
Yeah,
What do I do?
I'll let you all take the show.
What do I do?
We'll be right back in just a second.
Oh, we'll be right back.
In just a
In
second.
just a second.
Here on Grassroots Media.
Here on Grassroots Media. Robert Starne's show.
TB and T.
Baileyton Drug Company services the surrounding communities of Baileyton with excellent patient care using a full-line pharmacy, over-the-counter selections, and a convenient drive-thru. When you visit us, you are treated as a neighbor, not a number. It's not just our slogan, but our culture. We're investing in our patients, local schools, and community. For over 5 years now, we have established ourselves as an independently family-run pharmacy that isn't driven by corporate goals. We are driven by what is best for your overall health and wellness. We're conveniently located so you don't have to make the drive. Prescription drugs are just the tip of the iceberg. We also offer natural remedies, essential oils, at-home medical needs such as walkers, rollators, bath accessories, as well as wound care products. And coming soon, basic urgent care services. What makes us better than other drugstores out there? When you frequent Baileyton Drug, you will receive professional, courteous, and friendly service that goes above and beyond any other pharmacy in the area. Remember, you're a neighbor, not a number.
My name is Robert Starnes. I'm a lifelong resident of Northern Greene County, where I currently reside here with my wife and 3 children. I was a barber in Greenville for the last 6 years, but I have recently changed locations to my new shop in Baileyton. It's at 285 Mortis Hollow Lane, Afton. I'm also a proud supporter of North Greene Athletics. Come see me for all of your men and boys grooming needs. Go Huskies!
Good.
Welcome back to Grassroots Media. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company TMB show presented by Starne's Barbershop. As always, I'm here with Huskies head coach and Lady Huskies head coach Sam Tarleton and James Buchanan. Road Warriors this week.
Yeah. You remember the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal?
Yes, sir.
The Legion of Doom?
Mm-hmm.
They had the coolest outfits and the coolest haircuts.
This
Robert Starnes
wrestling?
could do that for you.
Face paint.
Oh.
Hawk and Animal. I know one of them died.
Hawk.
Hawk died.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, our host here was in Nashville last night watching Monday Night Raw. And here's what's cool. You had to have tickets before you knew what was going to be there. So, I mean, that's one of the more highly anticipated Monday Night Raws in years. You had the return of Randy Orton at Survivor Series Saturday, and he had a singles match there on Monday against Dominic Mysterio.
Is that Rey Mysterio's brother?
His son. It's his son.
Oh, I remember.
He's that
See,
old.
I'm not a big wrestling guy, but I remember Rey.
Ray's still in it, but his son has turned his back on him. Family dispute.
I hate to hear that.
I don't know that
I
they
like
celebrate
Rey Mysterio.
Thanksgiving together.
He do all them
The
crazy tricks.
619
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, he can do all kinds of
I like
stuff.
Rey Mysterio.
Lucha Libre wrestling.
Randy was awesome.
Yeah, and then
That's
Randy
always
Orton come back. You got to see an RKO live.
I did. For about the 4th time.
About that J.D. Douglas guy. I bet they were sitting around in that War Games match and they were thinking before it started, all right, let's throw somebody off the top of this thing for Randy to give an RKO to.
He's got to pay
Who's
his
it going to
dues.
be?
He's the
JD.
newest guy on the roster. He's got to pay his
Send
dues.
up J.D. But, and then CM Punk come back. That's like major world news.
Like you had BBC News, Fox, everybody was making
breaking.
headlines about it. First time, and I think it was like 3,350 something days, January 24th, 2014.
I wasn't very thrilled though, just to be honest with you.
With what part?
Well, CM Punk. You
No,
know,
fam.
this last gig that he had with whoever, AEW, is that who he was with?
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't he like refusing to lose to somebody, or he's backstage just starting fights? I mean, the guy.
Oh, he's always been drama filled, but
yeah, and
he always generates views and generates money.
in
so
that
that's why they bring
business,
him in.
there has to be somebody calling the shots. There has to be, and it hurts their ego sometimes when they tell him, "Look, you're going to go lose to this guy." And that hurts their ego. And some of them just refuse to lose to certain people because they think it's going to hurt their brand or whatever. And to me, he wants too much creative control. And he'll buck stuff or he'll stop stuff from happening. I'm like, man, just do your job. You're getting paid a lot of money. You're on TV. You're popular and famous. If they tell you to take a 3 count to somebody, just go lose. Everybody's had to do it. You know, Hulk Hogan was my childhood hero. They said he was awful about that.
He was probably the worst.
Yeah, just go lose. It's a business.
You find more people nowadays that hate Hulk than like Hulk.
Ain't that sad?
And growing up, he was everybody's
Oh, he
hero.
was, yeah.
He was the #1 wrestler. You think
So
of a wrestler?
I'm not real big, and I actually think there's some real life stuff going on there between Rollins and Punk.
I do too, but I think they're both professional enough. They'll make it work.
They are, but I think he went off script last night a little bit, Rollins.
I think he did too, because I don't think he was.
Because while he was standing in the ring, they're chanting CM Punk's name. I think that ticked him off, and he went a little off script there for a minute. called him a hypocrite. So I don't know how it's going. It would not surprise me a bit if that's the last time we see him. Something crazy may happen before next week, and he'll just not be back. That's why you can't count on him. That's why I ain't a big fan.
Okay, I can understand that. I've always liked him, but he's got some baggage that always comes with it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your basketball team, though.
Stat sheet stuffers.
Yep.
There was a game Hannah Miller had 23 rebounds.
Is that a school record?
I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to go back and look. But
I'm going to guess Brooklyn got more than that.
I don't know, man. 23, that's high.
It's got to be up there.
How many she get in the state tournament that now? 20 something?
Yeah, it was about 20. I think she tied a state tournament record.
Wow.
So,
I have to go dig that up.
23
well, no, she tied like a defensive rebounding. It was 18 defensive
My
rebounds.
team hadn't been getting 23.
Well, hey, I had this pulled up. Now we're 3-3, and some of it's because of some lopsided wins in the first week, and then some really close games in the second week. But right now, our point spread, we're way ahead. Our rebounding margin, we're doubling up our opponents. Haley Bailey right now is averaging 21 points and 10 rebounds a game. Hannah Miller, it sounds like like video game stats, but she really is through 6 games averaging 15 points and 17 rebounds. And I've always told these kids, I've told anybody that cares, if you'll defend and if you'll win the battle of the rebounds, you'll give yourself a chance to win. Now, here's our problem. We're getting about 14 assists a game as a team. And right now, we've got about 17 turnovers. So, and I think a lot of that is we have, and Mercy played a little bit last year. We had a lot of injuries, and even as a sophomore on a state tournament team, she got some really good, valuable minutes last year, but not at point guard.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, she's had to make that transition, and to be honest, she's doing a great job because her assist to turnover ratio is the best on the team. Normally, and Sam can attest to this, unless you're really good, the one that's got the ball the most tends to make the most mistakes. So they may have a few extra turnovers than, but her assist to turnover ratio is the best on the team right now. So
I like that stat you can look at too on there on that whole turnover percentage.
yeah,
Which tells you it's like
if you touch it 10 times.
If you have the ball a lot, I mean you could turn it over a few more times and your percentage will still be
stay lower.
It'll still be
Yeah.
down.
So, but anyway, we've got just every other guard that we're playing has played no varsity basketball. None. Heidi has played some. She's a senior, but now she stepped into a starter's role, whereas last year she may have played a quarter at most. This year she's playing 3 quarters. So, obviously we're making some rookie mistakes. It don't matter what class you're in. If you've not played, Ella's just a sophomore, didn't play a lot last year as a freshman. Lauren Blevins played her freshman year and then did not play last year. Now she's back, and we've got our foreign exchange student Lisa, who's not played with us.
Good on-ball defender.
Yeah.
Her play.
Yep, she's fast, quick, pretty tough. But we're getting a little out of control with the ball. But that's kind of our stats. Looking at this week. Got 3 tough road games, leaving for Hancock here in about 15 minutes. The announcements are about to come on.
Yes.
Let's hurry it. West Green on Thursday, and they've got a young team that I also think is trying to find their way. I've seen some early film on them. I think they've got some players that can cause a lot of problems. So we're going to have 2 tough road games, and then we get to the weekend, probably the toughest of the 3 opponents on paper, and as far as win-loss record and experience and all that would be South Green. When they're fully healthy, I would imagine they'd be probably one of the better teams in the area. And right now I think they're getting to where they're fully healthy, so it's definitely going to be a challenging week. So there may not be a show next week, which may not do.
Up to you.
I'm just kidding. Hey, we're going the distance, Tyler. We don't back down, we don't hide, and we don't run away. If I can go over there to that gym and lose 83-13, and they can't make me sit down and stop coaching, I bet nothing will happen Saturday that'll make me stop. We'll just go the distance, baby.
I like that. All right, you want me to start my
Go for it,
stats?
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I just mentioned rebound wise, the coach is doubling people up. We're getting almost double. Nah, we're 33. The other team's getting. We're only getting 26 right now.
Is that an average?
That's
for
average.
Games?
Yeah, and that's killing us.
Okay.
We got to rebound the basketball, so we got to get better at that. Now we play good competition, but if you, like Coach just said, and these stats are going to show that if you can't rebound and you can't play defense, your record's going to be 2-5. Because we're giving up 70 points a game and they're getting out rebounded. We're scoring fine. I don't really like our percentages as far as we're taking more 3-point shots than we are 2-point shots. And here's the thing. Out of all the teams that I've had in my 7 years, we're shooting the lowest percentage from 3-point line right now. So I think eventually those shots are going to go in. They went in the summer, but they're not going in right now. We're only shooting as a team low 20s. Not good. I try to explain these boys were shooting 57 from 2.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to get in there and shoot a few more 2s. We'll try to get it figured out. One big stat: Jason scored his 2,000th point in the Hardy's Classic. I mean, that's amazing. So
it's going to be one of those where last year I think we were tracking down, could he get the single season record in Greene County? Now you're looking at, can he get up there to be one of the top 5 in Northeast Tennessee history?
yeah, that'd be cool. So
I think it's one of those that we'll be tracking down come January, February.
We're hoping he can, and I think he will if he stays healthy. We got to get 2 or 3 more other guys in double figures though too, because I think we have capable kids. The shots are just not falling like we want them to right now, but we're gonna keep plugging. We got a away game at Hancock. It's always a tough place to play, and then county game with West Green. We've had some good battles with them here the last 2 or 3 years, and then we get another shot at South Green, who's, like Coach said, one of the best teams in girls, or one of the best teams in boys too. So we want another shot at them. They got us by 12 in the Hardys. We get to go up there to South Green this week. Be fun.
How do you anticipate going on the road for 3 straight games against quality opponents like that? Like, how do you prepare for that going in?
It's taking one game at a time. We come in here today or come in there yesterday and practiced and prepared, watched a little bit more film today, try to get better at what we're not doing, and show them a little bit of what they do. And what they say, Coach, hope for the best.
Is it the same situation for you? You just got to take everything one game at a time?
We do. When we do have these 3 games in 1 week deals, we like to get a day in between. We like to go Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Sometimes it don't work just because the other teams may not be able to work that out with you. So if you do have to pull it back-to-back, you never want to do it on a Thursday, Friday, or a Monday, Tuesday. That's crazy. Unless you're just confident that your team can go in and play a game blind and win, and I just don't ever feel good about that.
It's time for the afternoon announcements. All season workouts for each. Have a good afternoon. Good luck to the ball team as they travel to Hancock County tonight.
Ball team.
That's staying in there. That's where we're cutting it back.
Good luck to the ball team. We're about to go. Dueling banjos, Sneedville. It's Hancock time. We talked about scheduling these games. The only other way to do it, if you do have a back-to-back, is Friday, Saturday. That way you can bring your kids in Saturday morning. It would be the only way I'd consider it. I just got to be prepared. I feel guilty if we go play a game and you've not given it everything to let them know what the other team's going to do and what you need to do.
Preparation.
Here's your separation.
Preparation is your separation.
How's it go? The Dueling Banjos? How's it go? Do they stomp first?
Oh, no.
No, they let them play
there's
for like
a big
2
lead
minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes, and then
He's like his kid that's messed up. You can tell he's messed up. He may not even talk. He may be a mute. But he's sitting there with a banjo, and these strangers show up to float this river. And the guy's got a guitar.
You thought he was talking about a Hancock, didn't you?
Oh, no.
I said, gosh, James.
You gotta watch the movie.
Be careful.
No, but this guy starts
I thought you were talking about a
guitar.
Hancock. I was like, James, be careful.
No, you can cut it out.
No,
I did
leave
say
it,
something.
no, because
But the banjo guy,
I seen your face. I knew you thought that.
he starts copying everything the guitar player is playing. So they go back and forth. That's why it's dueling. But
Okay.
it's not actually 2 banjos. It's a guitar and a banjo.
That's
then,
okay.
And then it
Mandela
gets into,
effect.
it gets to where they're playing fast. And that kid's just getting it. You got to see the first part of that movie. Then you probably want, unless you want to be scarred for life.
No.
Just
You can look it up on YouTube.
look
The
up
Dueling
Dueling
Banjos
Banjos on
Banjos.
YouTube.
pretty good.
Don't look up the part where he's telling him to squeal like a pig. Don't look that up.
We'll leave that.
You won't even
We'll
sleep.
leave that part. Yeah, we're good.
Bye.
Bye.
Go Huskies.
Just a little messed
We'll
up.
come back next week. Talk about
Yeah,
some
we're
college
coming
football
back.
next week.
I gotta get my stuff ready.
Because next week at this time, I think we'll be hours before the playoff. The playoff announcement. But that's all we've got. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Baileyton Drug Company TMB show presented by Starne's Barbershop. Look forward to seeing you next time here on Grassroots Media.